This week's Race of the Week comes from the UKC event at Rowrah in Cumbria, one of the best kart circuits in the UK, and Junior Rotax this time. A chaotic race ensued that went on for most of the event. Sit back, relax and enjoy this week's Race of the Week.
This is going to get busier than busy can be. Round the final corner we go then. Junior Rotax Superfinal is underway, and there's a false start flag being shown on the right, so we're very quickly not underway. And they get another formation lap to head round. Interesting. I didn't see any key indicators there as to what was the reason why. A producer is telling us it's just too quick, simply too quick. There is acceleration lines laid out on the circuit, so there's a point where they can get on with it, basically, and yeah, they were way too early on that one. So they need to now be set up to get going once again. We'll look out for it, actually. I'm being told it's at this circuit, it's a yellow line about 15 meters before the start-finish line, so we'll keep an eye out for it as they head around the last corner. And Jacob Ashcroft and Thomas Jackson on the front row, a little bit eager for that one. There we go then, underway once more. There was a little bit of a move to the right in the middle of the field there, actually. 7th position, Riley Bishop, I think, going left to right and making a little jink to try and defend that inside line. There's a kart off in the background, but managing to keep it all together. A bit of contact here and there in the hairpin. A lot of karts hopping and skipping and jumping. Wheel-to-wheel contact, not too friendly in these machines. 2-3-2 making moves. That is Riley Bishop as well. 4 wide on the exit of a hairpin doesn't always work. 3x2 down the back straight they go, and Alfie McBain in the middle of that. The number 88 getting in a bit of contact as well. Wheel-to-wheel stuff there, and tyres, puffs of smoke everywhere. They really do sort that out nicely though on the exit of the chicane. And look, there's a big gap in the field now. And look at the train of them further down. Absolutely nose to tail. The 155 in the thick of that too, as off the road. Number 74 having a little bit of an excursion there. Further down the order, that is Charlie King that lost some places. As a result, there's a car off the road and a driver at the side of the circuit very unhappy. Heading down into the hairpin for the second time. Everyone trying to figure out their positions. It's Jacob Ashcroft, Matteo Palazzo, Lucas Howell, Thomas Jackson, and the 155 off again there. That's Eli Badan. He had a great race earlier on in the repechage, but that good fortune has not been carried through, unfortunately. Hit into the back there of the 27 machine. A bit further down the pack, that was Jake Grufferty. But at the front, Jacob Ashcroft leads, Palazzo second, then it's Lucas Howell in third place. Thomas Jackson was on the front row of the grid at the start of this race, but he's now under pressure from Jared Fox-Whiteley and Riley Bishop. Daniel Minto in there as well. Cian Bernard wanting to gain places. Very busy indeed, as there is the move by Riley Bishop down the inside. Thank you very much. Great opportunism there by Cian. No, it's not Cian Bernard, I do apologise. It's the 282, not the 182. Daniel Minto down the inside. Riley tried to get past Jared Fox-Whiteley, and then, well, they both lost a place as a result. Netted Riley Bishop nothing, actually, because he gained one, then lost one. Right in that fight with them, though, is Cian Bernard and Lewis Sumner. Luke Sawyers will be the next one down the road from those guys. I can tell you the smell of these wonderful karts coming through the window is just amazing. Matteo Palazzo was the owner of the fastest lap for a moment there, but Daniel Minto now has that one. This is the battle for the lead. Jacob Ashcroft and Matteo Palazzo right together. Palazzo in the dark blue and white machine. Look at that defensive move there from Jacob Ashcroft. Knows exactly where to put it, or does he? Palazzo gets a great run. Look at the speed off the corner there by Ashcroft. That wider line on the exit really did help him out. And the reigning world champion is putting on a heck of a defensive drive here already in just the opening few laps. Right behind them, though, Lucas Howell wanting a piece of the action as well. Howell looks to the inside. He's going to work on a cutback on both of these pair. They've got to be really wise to it, though. What about Thomas Jackson and Daniel Minto here? Down the inside goes Howell, and through into second place goes Thomas Jackson. It looks like, though, Jacob Ashcroft isn't quite at full chat here. I wonder if he's got a problem. He's looking around as if he has. He knows that he's got to defend harder than usual here. Big move down the inside there by the 16. Matteo Palazzo back up another position. He's got Riley Bishop to fight with now. Goes defensive into the hairpin. He's saying, use your head, think about it, go forward together. Second place is now Jacob Ashcroft as Thomas Jackson has gone into the race lead. Daniel Minto wanting in on this now. Lucas Howell, fourth place for him. Then a slight gap back to Palazzo. Is Ashcroft able to still capitalise despite having an issue? Not quite sure what sort of issue it is. I mean, issue alone goes back into the lead of the race. There is the production studio in the van. Hello, boys. It does look like Ashcroft isn't able to get away here. Not quite sure where the issue lies, like I say, but he's still leading this race, which is the best thing. Oh, Daniel Kilpatrick is dropping down the order. Hand over fist, losing places. There's, ooh, big hit down the inside, and that Minto around, Palazzo involved in that as well. Palazzo goes a long way around to come back. There was a little bit of contact initially there between Thomas Jackson and I think the 19 of Lucas Howell. And then Minto was backwards. Bishop down the inside, tries to squeeze through, and out of nowhere, Fox Whiteley says, cheers, boys. I'll have some of that. A big wiggle over the grass there as well for Riley Bishop, I think that was. Thomas Jackson loses second place. Fox Whiteley now ahead of Cian Bernard. He's made some good ground there. Lewis Sumner next up, Riley Bishop and Albie Lapper. Excellent, excellent racing so far. We hope you're all enjoying this one at home. Let us know who you're supporting in the YouTube chat. We can see you. Blair Smith having a good shout out as well. Thomas Jackson as well. Shout out to LM Motorsport. Shouts for Riley. Also, Riley Bishop 232. He's got, I think, is his teammate in front of him, Sumner, both in the same overalls and colour schemes. So at this level, you'd hope so. 182 of Cian Bernard now, just in between this fight. Cian Bernard is holding on as best he can, but it's Fox Whiteley there, not even bothering to have a little look back. Ashcroft still leads the way now. Lucas Howell second, Thomas Jackson third. It's Jackson at the front of this group, trying to maintain that final podium position. You can see the bodywork moving around a lot on these machines. The 29 there of Albie Lapper doing what he can to move forward. He doesn't have to worry about anybody immediately behind him, but I'll tell you what, Thomas Jackson does, because that's Fox Whiteley through up into third position. Started sixth on the grid. He's gained a number of places. Cian Bernard, though, started 11th on the grid. Great drive from him so far. Still 7 3/4 minutes or so to go. And now the defensive driving begins there by Fox Whiteley. You can see, put it in the middle of the road. Tried to hide as best he could. A little point forward there from the 182. Of Cian Bernard, and down the inside. Thank you very much, says Albie Lapper. He's got ahead of the two teammates now of Riley Bishop and Lewis Sumner over these last couple of laps. And dare I say it, settled down. It never settles down in Junior Rotax. Great racing indeed. As whoa, big send up the inside there. Big send by Cian Bernard on Thomas Jackson. Huge move into the last corner, even caught me off guard. All I could do was make silly noises. Looks like somebody has lost a few places. Finley Smith has lost 5 spots on that last lap. Daniel Minto has lost 2. Again, Cian Bernard involved in the fight, and once again, Albie Lapper, opportunistic. Not as opportunistic as Riley Bishop, though. Thank you, says the 232. Up on the right-hand side, he says cheers. And he's away, but it looks like Thomas Jackson swallowed up by that group there. He just lost 3 places out of that hairpin down towards the next corner. And he's lost another one as well. He's wide there, and another position on top of that as through goes Charlie Wolfett in kart 95. Tough stuff. Very tough stuff. 6 minutes to go here at Rowrah. Jacob Ashcroft continues to lead. He's a second clear of Lucas Howell. Was now. I think maybe the issue that he had with the kart before could be dubbed as sandbagging. Lucas Howell, kart 19, position 2, and then Fox Whiteley in third. Jared doing everything he can try and get up into second place. There's a black flag for Jared Fox-Whiteley. So as I was just saying, he's going to try and get up into second place. He's ended up with a black flag. Terrible news for the driver in third place. I saw BF come up on the timing screen, and Jared Fox-Whiteley, I think it's because of the bumper. The bumper has come down, and that is that. As on screen, the main shot right now, Cian Bernard trying to hold on to that third place that he's just inherited. Riley Bishop in there with him, Albie Lapper behind, and it's Lewis Sumner. It's side by side in the background there between Rory Armstrong. He's come out of nowhere. Charlie Wolfett in that one as well. Rory Armstrong in the 266 machine towards the tail end of this sextet. The DHR Dan Holland Racing machine. It looks actually like Cian Bernard is getting away. But for how long can he continue that going? Because it's hard to get away from a group like this, at this talent level. And it's now going to become a septet as Thomas Jackson closes back in. Although then again, it was like there was a bungee cord on the back of the cart in front of him as he suddenly disappears away from it. Thank you, says Rory Armstrong. Strong indeed. Elbows out, down the inside, and a position gained. And another position gain potentially for the 29 of Albie Lapper. But once again, who's the opportunistic driver? It is Riley Bishop. He just sits there and waits for them to all make mistakes. 2 places gained. Cheers. Cian Bernard was being overtaken there by Albie Lapper, and now they've both just dropped a place each. Riley Bishop finds himself in third from 8th on the grid. Contact warning for Lewis Sumner, Riley's teammate. He's the bright green car in the middle of this now septet. It's nearly an octet. As down the inside once again goes Armstrong, and Albie Lapper hung out to dry there, and down the inside Thomas Jackson can't really do anything about it. Lapper says no, I'll have it back, thank you. Sumner also barged out of the way. Contact warning for Albie Lapper now as well, funnily enough. These guys all getting contact warnings, so there's no others coming through just yet. Perfect time to figure out what the letters mean on the timing screen, actually. The penultimate race of the day. Well done, Chaz. Jacob Ashcroft does the fastest lap of the race, 46.27. Everyone else in the 46.4s and 46.5s, actually. And even then, in this battle, they're all in 47s. So Jacob Ashcroft, whatever that issue was earlier, a Control-Alt-Delete has sorted it out. And he now has a fantastic run at the front of the order to go on and take another win. He's not won a final since round 1, actually, though, was Ashcroft. He was 8th in the final at round 2 and 2nd in the final in round 3 last time out. Big move again down the inside by Albie Lapper, but again, a mention of the fact that he's on a contact warning for stuff like that, so he needs to be careful. Lewis Sumner there was making a move down the inside of Thomas Jackson. Just 2 minutes left of this race. I can't believe how quickly it's flown by. There you go again. Albie Lapper, contact warning. A little bit of a swap of positions there as Rory Armstrong gets past Cian Bernard. Bernard gets hit from behind as well by Charlie Wolfett. No position gained there by Thomas Jackson this time. He tries to find an opportunistic moment to get past Sumner. Doesn't come together for him. But it's still Ashcroft, Howell, Bishop, Bernard, Armstrong, Wolfett, Lapper, Sumner, Jackson and Sawyers, the top 10 here at Rowrah in the Junior Rotax Superfinal. What a great race this has been. If not race of the day, one of. Fantastic action so far in this epic category. Just one more race to come after this, the Senior Rotax Superfinal. And then our day and our weekend here at Rowrah is done. But it's been highly entertaining so far, and fantastic view at the UKC is, unlucky moment there for the 32 of Luke Sawyers, just getting elbowed out of the way down at the hairpin, loses 1 place as a result, then with the loss of momentum on the exit loses another position to boot. Rory Armstrong wants a podium position as, Some drama further down the order there, a driver losing positions. Across the line goes Riley Bishop in third place. He looks comfortable for a podium spot right now. It's Rory Armstrong that is definitely the least comfortable driver of the lot, although to be honest, Cian Bernard, he's getting hit by just about everybody behind him. Charlie Wolfett, he's saying go forward. He's saying stop looking at me and get on with it. They're all pushing into the back of him, and Wolfett now on the inside losing a bit of momentum with that tighter line. I think to be fair, we've seen Cian Bernard looking backwards more than we've seen him looking forwards in this race. Constantly looking over his shoulder, trying to defend. There'll be one more lap after this, or at least there should be. No, the final lap. Yes, sorry. Jacob Ashcroft just crossed the line just then, actually, to begin the final lap of the race. Lucas Howell second, Riley Bishop third, Rory Armstrong fourth, Cian Bernard fifth. Last lap ball being shown then in the Junior Rotax Superfinal. And there is your, I know, Jacob Ashcroft wondering where everybody went. A fantastic performance by this young man again. There's a reason he's world champion. You can see there he's even closed the rad off as well, just to give it that little bit more that it needs at the end. And that is how you do it, everybody. What a weekend for Jacob Ashcroft. Very well done indeed. Punches the air with a great victory here at Rowrah. Wins the final. Lucas Howell in second place. Riley Bishop, a hard drive up to third.